today's technical seminar presentation. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Punya VK. I would like to welcome you all for the today's technical seminar presentation on the topic Indian fake currency detection using image processing under the guidance of Professor Kavya Ravishankar ma'am. And my co-evaluators are Professor Prasanna sir and Professor Shashidhar sir. So these are the contents that we are going to discuss today. It starts with a brief introduction to the topic of Indian fake currency detection system using image processing, and moving to the literature survey about the papers that I have referred, and the methodology and the proposed system, and advantages and limitations, and finally the conclusion and future work. Let me start a discussion with an introduction. Nowadays, the paper currency counterfeiting is a big problem for the world. Almost every country has been badly affected by this, which has become a very acute problem. The main purpose behind this study is to recognize Indian paper currency with this hybrid approach, which is probable and making an application used on the go. In this study, the Indian currency node features will be extracted and will be stored in the MAT files, and then these stored features will be matched with the input paper currency to recognize the currency note anywhere, anytime. Here in this paper, they have used the MATLAB image processing toolbox. The image processing is a way to improve the information of an image for the sake of machine or hardware perception. The currency nodes will be recognized with a combination of both local binary patterns and the principal component analysis algorithm. The LBP is a significant process in texture analysis and used for matching purpose. PCA is used for training purpose, and Euclidean distance algorithm will be used for combining the metrics, which are simple measures of computations. Let us have a look onto the literature survey about the papers that I have referred. Here, I have referred the IEEE paper with the title Indian Fake Currency Detection Using Image Processing by the author Kalpana Gautam in the year 2020 by the International Conference of Computer and Information Technology. In this paper, they have developed an Android application for the currency recognition. There are many issues related to it which are still untouched. They have worked on all kinds of Indian currency notes, for example, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100, all kinds of notes, and extract the 6 features of the currency for the recognition purpose. So in this paper, the hybrid algorithm based on PCA and LBP techniques were used. Uh, and for the recognition, the database of the images should be enough large, that is, it should contains all type of images it includes clean nodes, dirty nodes, and torn nodes, so on, for the correct accuracy of the system. The second paper that I've referred during my literature survey with the title Fake Currency Detection Using Image Processing by Vidhi Roy, Gange Mishra, and Sushant Patil by the International Journal of Computer Science and Computing. Nowadays, the currency use is a necessity for survival, and hence it is always necessary to keep track of its originality. Paper currencies are used much more in India, and hence a system to detect the fake currency is needed, as the new currencies are used in the market. So the current systems that are present are only a machine based, that is only for commercial use. So in this paper, they have proposed a web application where it includes the usage of image processing technique to detect the currency, that the input is photographed or a simple scanned image that is given to the system, which can be of the form .png or jpg, and the output tells whether the currency is genuine or not. The process contains the techniques such as image preprocessing, grayscale conversion, edge detection, feature extraction, and comparison of features. For this, they have used SSIM method, that is Structural Similarity Index method. Thus, the proposed methodology seems to be useful to detect the currency to be genuine or not. And another paper that I've referred with the title Indian Fake Currency Detection Using Computer Vision by David Kumar and Surendra Chauhan by the International Research Journal of Engineering and Technology in the year 2020. In this paper, they have proposed a ORB, that is oriented, fast, and rotated brief and brute force matcher in OpenCV. for Indian currency detection system, that is to check whether the currency is genuine or not. Coming to the methodology, the system proposed here work on the image of Indian currency note acquired by a simple digital camera. And the method which is applied here is as follows. First is the image acquisition. Acquisition of image of Indian note by simple digital camera or scanner. And then second step is RGB to grayscale conversion. It means image acquired is RGB image and it needs to be converted to grayscale. And after that, applying PCA algorithm for the training purpose. Employing correlation techniques for feature extraction like LBP and Euclidean distance will be used for the matching purpose. The features which will be extracted are as follows. Flower on the left and number on the top right and hidden Gandhiji on the left. So number on the center and vertical strip. And then the extracted features are compared with the stored features and then the results are displayed as the currency being genuine or not. Coming to the proposed system, the proposed system is works on two modules. One is to extract the Indian currency security features and creates a data set, and other is the test currency data set image on which authentication is to be performed. The proposed system is using image preprocessing to detect the currency, and the input is photographed or a scanned image that is given to the system, which can be of PNG, and the output tells whether the currency is genuine or not. The process contains the techniques such as image processing, grayscale conversion, edge detection, segmentation, and feature extraction and comparison of features, as we can see in the figure. Here, the image preprocessing. Preprocessing is a common name for operations with images. At the lowest level of abstraction, both input and output are intensity images. The main aim of preprocessing is to improve is an improvement of an image data that suppress the unwilling distortions and or enhances some image features that is important for further processing. So second step is grayscale conversion. The image is converted to a grayscale image as it reduces the complexity to code. There are many methods that can be used to convert an RGB image to the grayscale image, such as averaging method or luminance method. So this system uses the luminance method to perform the grayscale conversion. Here the luminance method is a more sophisticated version of average method. It also averages the values, but it forms the weighted average account for human perception. And the next step is edge detection. The grayscale image is the input to this step. The system uses scanning edge detection as it gives the best results compared to the other techniques. Scanning edge detection is a technique to extract useful structural information from a different vision objects and dramatically reduces the amount of data to be processed. And the next step is segmentation. There are various methods like thresholding, clustering methods, and region-based segmentation to perform segmentation in an image processing. Here, thresholding method is used to perform segmentation, where threshold values which are obtained from histogram of the edges of the original images are used. Step 5 includes the feature extraction and comparison. If the feature extraction techniques are carefully chosen, it's expected that the feature set will be extract the relevant information from the input image. In this step, we are having a 6 features for currency image which are to be extracted. Algorithm used for feature extraction is LBP. The features will be extracted are as follows: the flower on the left and the number on the top right, hidden Gandhiji on the left and number in the center and vertical strip. Here the second module includes whenever the user enters the input image to test whether the given image is genuine or not, then all these above techniques will be applied to the test image as well. Then the features of the test image are extracted. Then these features will be used for recognition purpose. And then the currency recognition, it includes hybrid algorithm, which is based on LBP, PCA, and Euclidean distance, is used for matching purpose. After completion of this process, it will display the matched currency with a message box with its category to which it belongs. For example, 5, 10, 20 currency notes. and along with whether it is genuine or not. And then coming to the PCA algorithms that I have used in this system, that is PCA. The principal component analysis is the one of the most successful technique that have been used in image recognition and compression. It is mainly used to remove information which is not useful. Therefore, it reduces the dimension of the data accurately and decompose the image structure into orthogonal principal components, which is referred as eigenvalues. PCA is a way of PCA is a way of identifying the patterns in data and expressing the data in such a way that way to highlight their similarities and differences. That is, PCA is a dimensionality reduction method that is often used to reduce the dimensionality of a large data set. Here we can see how it works. The first step in PCA is preparing the training data set from the training images. And step 2 includes prepare the data set. That means each image in the database is transformed into a vector and placed into your training set. And then the third step includes computing the average vector, and the average vector has to be calculated by using the formula xi is equal to 1 by m, summation n is equal to 1 to m by n. And in step 4 includes subtract the average vector. That is, the average vector xi is subtracted from the original vector, and the result will be stored in the variable pi I. And in step 5, calculate the covariance matrix. We can obtain the covariance matrix C by using the formula C is equal to 1 by m, summation n is equal to 1 to m pi n and pi n power t. So in step 6, calculate the eigenvectors and eigenvalues of the covariance matrix. In step 7, we keep only k eigenvectors corresponding to the k largest eigenvalues. Uh, and eigenvalues, images with a low eigenvalues can be omitted as they exhibit complex features of the face. And here we can see the pictorial representation of PCA. That is how it works. After training the model, the features of the currency node will be extracted using LBP, and then it reads the test image and calculate the feature vector for the test image as well. The test image is transformed into its eigenvectors components, and then comparing the extracted features of the test image with the database features using Euclidean distance algorithm. And then coming to the LBP algorithm, that is local binary patterns algorithm. In this paper, they have used this algorithm for the feature extraction purpose. In this algorithm, each training image is divided into some blocks as shown in the figure 2.1. For each block, LBP looks at 9 pixels, that is for 3 cross 3 window at a time. And with a particular interest in the pixel located in the center of a window, then it compares the central pixel value with every neighbor pixels value under the 3 cross 3 window. For each neighbor pixel that is greater than or equal to the central pixel, it sets its value to 1, and for the other, it sets them to 0. After that, it reads the updated pixel values, which can be of either 0 or 1 in a clockwise order and forms a binary number. Next, it converts the binary number into a decimal number, and the decimal number is the new value of the central pixel. And we do this for every pixel in a block as shown in the figure 2.2. Then it converts each block values into a histogram. So now we gotten the histogram for each block in an image as shown in the figure 2.3. Finally, it concatenates these block histograms to form a one feature vector for one image, which contains all the features we are interested. So this is how we extract the LBP features from a picture. And then another algorithm that they have used in this paper is like Euclidean distance. The Euclidean distance or the Euclidean metric is the ordinary distance between 2 points that one would can measure with a ruler. Once the feature points are obtained from an image or a 2D image, they select some significant distance between them and compute the Euclidean distance. Then this distance can be used to compare image for image recognition. The Euclidean distance between the eigen image of the test image and the previous computed eigen images are evaluated. Then the minimum Euclidean distance among all is formed. If it is greater than some threshold value, then it is declared as the image not found in the database. And if the distance is less than the threshold value, then the matching image with a minimum Euclidean distance from the database is displayed. For example, here we can see the example. After finding the feature points of an image, we can find the Euclidean distance between those two features by using the formula d of pq is equal to square root of summation I is equal to 1 to n pi minus qi the whole square. Here the p and q represents the two feature points that we have to find out the distance between them. And coming to the advantages and limitations of the system, every system has their own advantages and limitations as well. So here we can see the advantages of the system. In the system, we can recognize whether the input currency is genuine or a duplicate. With the system, it is easy to recognize the currency anywhere, anytime. The currency duplication is now a common occurrence due to the advancement of printing and scanning. So we can reduce the crime related to counterfeit. Uh, and the limitations are like in this paper, the features are extracted by calculating the distance between those features. Since every currency note has a different size, it is difficult to extract the 6 given features exactly. Coming to the conclusion of this system, currency use is a necessity for survival, and hence it is always necessary to keep track of its originality. Paper currencies are used much more in India, and hence a system to detect the fake currency is needed. As the new currencies are used in the market, the proposed system seems to be very useful to detect whether the currency to be genuine or not. This system extracts and compares many features of the note to check whether the currency is genuine or fake. Finally, the future work is like in this process, the features are extracted by calculating the distance of features. With this, it is not exactly extracting the 6 given features because every currency note has a different size. In that case, we can choose an appropriate algorithm to extract the features even though the size of an image is different. And in future, the recognition can also be done for other countries' currencies as well. And here are the references of the paper that I have referred for this topic. And thank you. Thank you.
In case there are any queries, you can please ask. Shashida sir.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Punya, go to proposed model.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is a proposed system, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How come in seminar proposed system comes?
Sir, it means how the system will work.
Yeah, it is a proposed system. You have the heading as proposed system. In a seminar, proposed system do come. You're not giving a project presentation, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Can you please justify your point here? Why you have been put over this? Whether this is a proposed system of the paper?
Sir, title the working procedure ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ explain ಮಾಡಿ.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಪುಣ್ಯ? ಸಾರಿ.
Yes, sir. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ.
Paper the proposed paper the.
Yes, sir.
Okay. इधर हिंदल स्लाइड होगी.
methodology.
Okay, this is a general methodology अथवा this is also through from the methodology of the paper.
Sir, it is also mentioned in paper, sir.
Okay, that means you are presenting a paper, not a topic. You have to present a topic, right? Seminar topic idu. Paper presentation alla. Am I right?
Sir, but in that paper, they have mentioned as entire flowchart of the topic. But I have divided this into methodology and proposed system to explain how the system will work.
So your way of answering is you have to justify like whether the same methodology is being used with like how many papers they have used the same methodology, the same number of steps. How many
Sir,
papers?
in base paper they didn't mention like this flow chart.
Then
Yes,
you
sir,
said that
they have
it's from
mentioned
the
as
paper.
they have mentioned as a entire flow chart of the work.
Okay.
Entire work, sir.
Okay. How many papers the same methodology is being followed?
Sir, in one general paper they have mentioned this methodology.
General
But
paper.
another paper that I have referred is based on computer vision, sir, not on image processing techniques.
Okay. So come back to your conclusion. Sorry, results. Results. You have not done any comparison of algorithms?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. You should have done, right? Because when you are presenting
Yes,
a topic
sir,
like
in one paper they have used SSIM method. In that they got 94% of percent accuracy.
which one?
When SSIM, sir.
Okay. Can you please expand it? I'm sorry.
One. Sir, in one paper they have that is based on computer vision. In that they are using ORB, that is oriented, fast, and rotated brief.
Okay, that slide need to be added, I guess, because when you are presenting a topic like fake currency detection, and you are telling that we are, that means the paper is explaining that means a generation is moving from machine to a software part, correct?
Yes, sir.
So if that is the case, you need to explain about the differences in algorithms, comparison with respect to the speed, with respect to the space. You should have done that, I think so. Okay.
Yes, sir. In another paper, that is SSIM, means structure similarity index method. In that, they have achieved 94% of accuracy. But in this base paper, they have mentioned that in between 97 to 100.
Okay, 97 to 100% efficiency is there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how is your software part efficient compared to that of your machine? Have you done a research on that? A small literature survey on that as well. Machine,
Sir?
what is the performance, and with respect to your algorithm, what is the performance? Whether machine is better, right? Compared to that of your
Machine is
software,
better,
or software.
but we can't carry that machine everywhere we go. So this will be helpful compared to the machine, sir. Machine based.
Okay. What motivated you to take this topic?
Sir, as the currency counterfeiting is increasing day by day, I think I have to work.
Okay. Whether that is the actual motivation, or some easy topic we need to take so that I can convince the audience. That is also one of the reasons.
No, sir, not like that. When I see this title, I'm interested in doing this.
Okay, then at least you would have done project on that, right? You have gone to agriculture for projects.
Yes,
Your
sir.
motivation is here. Why do you start your project there? Okay, fine. Just a passing question. Get back to your methodology once again. Your methodology spelling is wrong. That's it. That's it from my side. Punya.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I'll correct.
Please check with your spellings while you're preparing the report. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Punya, the methodology, whatever you have put.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this seems like a general methodology, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. That will be applied to every image.
Okay, so you are concentrating on Indian fake currency
Yes,
detection.
ma'am.
What are the things that you need to calibrate in case if you want to take another country currency? What are the different calibrations that you will do? What are the different aspects that you will consider? Okay, and change it to some other country currency detection.
Yes, ma'am. In that, ಅದ್ರದ್ದು currencies features extraction features different ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ extract ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ.
What are those features?
Ma'am, actually, I didn't work on other countries' currencies, ma'am.
No problem. You tell me the features of Indian currency only that you have considered.
Yes, ma'am. Here they have considered the portrait Mahatma Gandhi pic at the center, and micro letters RBI and 200 on the left side, and the number panel with the numerals on the top right and the bottom right, and year of printing the currency on the left, Swachh Bharat logo with a slogan, and then latent image and the vertical strip, ma'am.
Okay.
I have a question.
Could you just
Continuation with this
Yes, ma'am.
same question. The features which you have been displaying over there, Punya, these are the features being
Yes, sir.
referred by the paper. I think so. These are not so significant features, right? I'll tell you one significant feature here.
Sir, they have also considered the latent image and the watermark that we can see in the blank space that
Correct.
Mahatma
But
Gandhi.
yeah, those can be just observed in the grayscale images itself. There is one significant feature. If you zoom,
Yes.
onto the spectacles of Mahatma Gandhi,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
on the spectacle there is being written it as RBI. Such type of features have
Yes,
been
sir.
selected.
Yes, sir. They also consider the micro letters that is RBI and 200 on the left side.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
So they have
RBI
done that
consider.
as well. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Prasanna sir.
No
If you
questions,
don't
sir.
have,
No questions.
then we'll start with the next one.
yeah, next 10 minutes. Okay, fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine.
Thank you, one and all.